I think it's been a really exciting conference. I'm really enthused by the ideas and the energy that are coming out of the Labour Party right now. It's clear that we're a government in waiting. I was particularly interested in the announcement of the plans to put workers on the boards of large companies. As someone who worked for a large company for 20 years in the private sector, which was systematically stripped by people on the board who didn't understand the industry which they were in charge of, and damaged the company without the workers having any ability to do anything about it. I think it's really important that people should have a stake in their livelihoods, and it's a fantastic way. It's a model that works really well in cooperatives. It works really well in John Lewis, for example. It's something that people understand. When workers have a stake in the company they work for, then it's better for everybody.
So it's been a really fantastic week here in Liverpool. We've had a great conference, and this is not just a great city, but the show of unity that has been on display has been really infusing. We've been talking about some fantastic policies which will have a huge impact on families that are really struggling, and I know that some of the announcements that I've heard will really help families living in Medway. As one example, there are the changes to childcare and ensuring that families get that free childcare, 30 hours of free childcare a week for their children, for those that are aged 2, 3 and 4. Things like that can make a significant difference, particularly when you're struggling with getting food on the table, struggling with other expenses and just the general cost of living. So I'm really pleased that Labour are talking about these policies that impact the people that we represent and the people that live in our communities in Medway. I'm looking forward to seeing what the follow-up is after conference, but it's just been a really good week. I'm so pleased I came up here.
Absolutely fantastic week here in Liverpool, and we've heard today at the leader's speech, Jeremy Corbyn absolutely looking, I think, more than ever like the Prime Minister in waiting that he absolutely is, and speaking on such a wide range of policies. As someone involved in local government, one of the things which is really important to me is the housing crisis, not just in Medway but across Kent and across the country. We know that there is a housing crisis that needs to be tackled. We've seen this week real and genuine policies that will make a difference to families who are currently on housing waiting lists, those who are struggling with poor and rogue landlords, and ensuring that actually we've got a housing system that is truly for the many, not the few. And I'm really pleased to be able to work with colleagues in Canterbury as part of that policy making system that we have here at Labour Party Conference. It's been a great week. We're going to be out on the doorstep this coming Saturday as well across the county. So Labour activists from Dover all the way through to Dartford and everyone in between will be out on the doorstep showing that we are rebuilding Britain, rebuilding Kent and building that society for the many, not the few.